the voice of Sierra Leone.
Family, good evening. This is on our program again, Face to Face with the Law. Face to Face with the Law. Family, today we get a new topic for now. We deal with land business, and we will review the present 1991 Constitution. So now this country, and also we land business na salon. Na thing we not get joke now. Na people can say na item or na commodity we don't dare pass diamond safe. Don't pass gold. It's very expensive, and when you see them or when you get them, it get value to the extent that boku grab the day, boku lie the day, plenty thief, plenty all kinds of we not for the day inside. And small kind of bugging things and the way they kind inside the land business, how for take care of land, how for get land, you know, how for register land, how you gonna say this one is genuine, how you gonna say this one not genuine. And then they make even the cut them. The work then at the cut them flop with work. Most of the work then at the cut them deal with land. And so by then fet case themselves where they come out, then plaba case them, people can cost themselves, all it can hinge on land. So the extent some people say, okay, well, since land don't turn bone na throat now we ate na this country, now that we get opportunity for look inside the constitution again, it go good look talk about land business. It go good look solve that problem there once and for all. You know, I sure say if I'm yourself go agree with we, go agree with the Constitutional Review Committee. We join on with Face to Face with the Law for bringing the program to you. And today, because land issue, an important issue in this country, because land issue, we go for fair way as a country and as a people for address them. The Constitutional Review Committee say, well, let them bring them kind issue account to one the people or to we the people them. Let begin for talk about them, let begin for think about them, let begin for remember how we go want for the constitution the way camp and land issue. From today, the topic inside Face to Face with the Law, we join with the Constitutional Review Committee. Now, using the Constitutional Review to address land issues in Sierra Leone. Using the Constitutional Review to address land issues in Sierra Leone. I mean to say, how we go use this Constitutional Review business where they own inside the country? How we use that for addressing land problem and small go then case per land and fet per land? How we use that for address anything they make it stop? Only it reduce. That's a better one at this country. So that people don't kill themselves for land, then go left that boku fet. Family not go be divided, enmity not go day between and amongst neighbor them, we go do things as one. So the topic now, using the Constitutional Review process to address land issues in Sierra Leone. How they use the Constitutional Review business where they also now for address land business. In fact, we'll today for talk about this now two alleged them way then go hammer and web. Only you pay good attention, make you listen well. Because this one a concern land, so it concern you, concern me, concern we picking themselves. So it's very important to make you listen, make you learn. So if you need day, now all can get together so you know once for talk about land business inside the constitution we will try for make or not. So I'll make the panelists then introduce themselves. Probably I'm going to introduce himself. Yes,
me found them out there, Mina Frank Williams, the coordinator for Action for Large-Scale Land Acquisition Transparency, a network where the composition are 14 organizations within all the 14 districts in this country, and we main trust or we tough now on land business. When they look at land, how we dey acquire land, how we dey manage land, and how we go able preserve we land where we get for generations yet unborn. So in all of the areas and they we dey make sure say everybody we involved in the management and use of land profit out of that particular transaction day.
Okay. Thank you very much, Fambule. That's the voice of Frank Williams, where they work with one big NGO where they deal with land business. And they don't depend on land business for quite a long time. Now, we'll turn to the other person now, somebody where they introduce himself and say, Robbie, much better. Yes, I can introduce yourself to Fambule again.
Fambule, good evening. My name is lawyer Julian Cole. Me na a private legal practitioner.
Well, Fambule, one for talk about this land business, I will go address this land issue inside the present constitutional review process where it gone. And you can join me, you can send a text now 076 38 7711. 076 38 7711. You can ask a question, you can make a contribution, right? You can talk something, go look at them, and then two people where they are, people away, then season and land business in this country, and then go for a couple more things. Well, we'll straight away to you, Mr. Frank Williams. Now, I don't say you NGO as you don't tell Fambule, don't deal with land business in this country for very long now.
Sure.
See, how long roughly?
An active engagement on land activities, now 3 years this now, we done the work as a network.
Okay.
But long before now, we individual organizations, we the composition from the network, done the work now in various geographical locations, and they focus mainly on land.
Okay.
But one thing I want to make very clear to my listeners and the panel, the land issue they focus on not to like where you buy one town lot in the western area, like how the law really try for say. We really try for focus on we they acquire hectares of land, more especially for agricultural, industrial businesses. Like we don't get influx of big companies where they can acquire large parcels of land at the provinces for do businesses with community society, etc. And most of the transactions we see issues they come up between community people and the investors, the chiefdom authorities, the district authorities. So in all of this, we can come in and see how best this thing can be a win-win situation for all. We know it's a governmental drive. We know they're against investment, but one for make sure say land where we people that don't see for be the only livelihood all these years. For make you just can't take a one green day and turn them into your use, waiting to be an alternative livelihood for the people. Then.
Okay, and now Mr. Frank Williams saying, like we really explain so I don't know if I'm going to go right for get the thought say on our own network concentrate on this land business more up country than Freetown because now the agriculture they take place in large scale.
Very correct.
Okay, and up country people are not the grumble. See big companies and big investors and they go they arrange in a Freetown and just they go take the land and they without going through them or without even discussing with them. We're trying to say they don't give it from the ministry, they don't give it from the government. When I don't explain some of them things in there.
That is the big cry where like every community will say big agricultural companies and the people that on they grumble, they get issues with the companies to some point, we get protests as I talk at the moment. Put on one clear example where really they get hot issues. The chiefdom of Malin wearing, you get Sokfin agricultural company, they get serious challenges with community people. I really don't want to say completely consultations not they take place. But maybe the consultations where they take place for them transactions or then deals they are very low. You know they get almost every land owning family for actively participate in the consultation. And in all of them practices there, we get one strong element to international bodies and international organizations that they preach. We sleep as if they preach when are the free, prior and informed consent in all of land deals. And that particular aspect now notice say, if not lacking completely, but some elements really know they take place. The free, prior and informed consent.
So in other words, you should agree with family up country say, some tending in there, but the way big investors and big companies then can go take the land under small doubt to the inside. We need clarification, better.
And now call us small doubts. The
doubts.
The doubts so huge that
big doubts them.
Yes, now make you get several unrest in communities and yeah.
So you think to say the people from which when they interact with them, deal with them directly, you go one from the family where they listen to we and watch we so believe say them people where they up country they land them. Big companies and big investors they cannot go put on par. You feel to see them family and they really want to make the present constitution talk about land business for save the land.
They really see the constitutional review process as an opportunity.
Wow.
Right. The process come at a time when they will say, okay, this process look people focus. This process look consultational. Law make use of this opportunity and see how best what we want for see around land will be factored in the reviewed 1991 constitution. So community people and who they work with the community people, we all see this review process as an opportunity, and this is an opportunity to make use of fullest because we're in constant engagement with all stakeholders around land, paramount chiefs, line ministries, and even the CRC commission. We don't do one submission. When a position paper come out of National Land Conference, we will bring over 300 participants across the country for let themselves can state their position on land. And they be really actually one of the outcomes of that particular land conference is that law will make sure say this position paper they don't develop, the communique will be submitted to the CRC commission, and the CRC commission will help them and look into that particular communique and make sure say the position where they don't state inside the communique will be factored in the review constitution.
Like then communicate and when I don't find a way for lay the reach constitutional review.
We don't do one submission. We don't do one submission at the CRC secretariat, and we get the fullest promise from the secretariat say this particular review and this particular communique will be looked into. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if I also don't experience then difficulties in the areas the way big companies then again and big investors then can go and mine that people land them and left borrowed pits them there and other things them where they become dangerous, and during the rains water go full up there and insect then go there all kind go affect the people them and lots of other things. I also don't experience that.
I really don't want to say much on the mining sector because for the mining area I want to believe say I'm not really there for talk much on the mining sector. I just make this.
No, land with the
land I get at the focus on the agri sector.
Okay, the agricultural sector.
For the mining side, which the question we asked, government with civil society again don't develop the CDA, when a community development agreement through NMA. They work around that and say whatever will lead to conflict in the future will be averted through the application of the CDA.
Okay.
When the community development agreement. Well, like the pilot phase they go on now. After that particular pilot phase, they will roll over to the agricultural sector. But right now the CDA they within the mining sector. But I really don't want to talk much on that side. But I believe that's how you talk about pits. There is land reclamation way they inside the CDA where go left big hole in our communities. If you go there, meet hole. If you dig hole, you for find way closer hole the back and make sure say that land, if not 100%, arable for community people, but to some extent the community people will use that land back.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Frank Williams. Family, this now face to face with the law with the journal with the Constitutional Review Committee for bringing to you this program and the topic today what we talk about. Now, I will go use the Constitutional Review process where they go on to now the country presently for address the land business as salon. How we use this Constitutional Review process for address land business na salon. Remember I say land business na all man business. That we can begin a business, great can begin a business. And so if you did today, you did alive and you did with the country they try for review the present 1991 constitution. If you see in need or necessary for we talk about land inside the as a country we talk about land inside the constitution. But I think you get for Tinapo. Not begin say this not to your business. Make them try the me not concern. They non plan waiting and put no. Now we the people wetin we say na for the inside that reviewed constitution day, right? So not begin getting feeling in this. So and land issue now you issue. And you say one tell me say I mean I rent me rent. How long you go dey parent? You must want your own. If you work hard for lay, you get your own. And when you want get your own na land concern. So this issue concerning you, make you pay great attention about this discussion time and let you make up your mind. So that when constitutional review CRC go approach you or approach you organization, una go make sure say among other things, una address the land business na this country. No avoid them boku fet. Now, we come to you, Mr. Julian Cole. Before that, I'll tell family and say, never say you can join. We can send you text now 076 387711 076 387711. Send any question, right? Make your contribution. Yourself can talk. What's in your mind concerning land, and how you want to see land business be addressed inside the 1991 constitution we will try for review. So you get opportunity, make you talk. Mr. Cole, now from the legal point, family go wish for know if the land system where they operate na Freetown, na Western area, are the same they operate upline.
Thank you very much for that question, Dave. You remember say this country na being country where they under colonization, we mean say with man being calm and we be lay under them.
Under the British people.
Under the British people.
Yes.
So since we be there under the British people, Freetown here, it be they separate from the provinces. In fact, before finally they can put we all as one unit, then they call the provinces protected place.
Protectorate, yes.
The protectorate.
Yes.
That means say the British man they not actually be the controlled directly. They merely they give them protection.
Okay.
So because of that history, that background, you find out that the land tenure system where they operate at the country is different. For Freetown, you get one particular land tenure system. For the provinces, you get a different land tenure system. For Freetown here, you get this individual land
that the colony.
The colony.
And I also with man the sidom. I ask them the control.
They be the control here directly.
Okay.
Whilst the provinces, they be merely the protector.
Okay.
Until later on when they bring we all as one.
Okay.
So for Freetown, you get this individual land tenure system where individually own the property. Me as a sidon also go tell you say, now me get this particular property, I buy them. Or now me papa die left am, so now me get am now.
Okay.
It left and give me. So that individual ownership they in the work now yeah.
Okay.
But when you go to the provinces, now communal ownership now in the that means say that the community now in gets the land.
So no particular person no go sit and make get here.
Now so, community now in gets land. So in fact, the usage of the land are for the benefit of the community.
Okay.
It happens say no more in different settings. Them you go get family heads them working there in charge of the pieces of land that belong to the respective families them. But at the end of the day, the ultimate aim of the ownership of the land and day now for the benefit of the general community. So these are the two different situations where they operate. With time, actually, it don't become lax in some respects.
Yeah.
With time. Now, another issue where they we land tenure system. Now, with regards to acquisition, that means say how for get land.
Yes. The manner for get land Western area is different with the manner for get land.
Different for get land up country. Now, you find out say up country, if you not to indigene day. You know the grab go, you say
a countryman.
You know to countryman.
Yes.
Some people can say not to hear them bear you neighbor. You know they go and say I want to buy land here and own it for myself.
Okay.
Inside law, we say they don't give you the fee simple. That they don't say absolutely now you get this land.
So take go.
What they can do for you, they will give you lease. Now make you find out say all them companies they can come, the most they can get now leasehold. It can longer times, 99 years. And so, but now least you go get because once you know to indigene and not bear you neighbor day, you not go able own land indefinitely. Now list them will give you. Freetown Naya, the land tenure system is open. So anybody can come and own land. Now another interesting thing there, but that particular issue there, where they between even people that are salon man them. You know say before now, as we've been just trying to explain, you get people that where they now the protectorate, the provinces.
Yes,
yes, you get people that where they now Freetown here, where they call the colony.
Yes.
Then people where they now this colony, with time now, they can only able get fee simple, the freehold, the land for get for themselves, take go, take them die, take them again. Now Freetown no more tap.
Now Freetown no more.
When it go now upline, they're not able. Because Lord they will say the people them now the colony, they go able own land no more now ya forever. But when they go upline for go get land, they get problem. They go only give them lease. So that issue they small. This all the background to how we land system.
Thank you very much. Family, this now face to face with the law. You will the listen just not to lawyer Julian Cole. Where we talk about the system of land ownership now this country. Try for tell you in short, but we talk better Creole and better book. See now Freetown or what we call Western area. The law for get land now is different with up country. Freetown, you can get land, it be young, you pass on to Pikine and you can Pikine when you go to left this world. But up country, you know to so the land where they dey, now the community getter, no particular person no getter. So they sell land so upline and go list and go lend you first. Let for Amos here, but not for past 99 years. Then go lend you first, right? Where that trust they don't done, it will come back to the people that will get the land. Well, family can join me, can send a text now. 076 387711 076 387711. Remember, say this is our face to face with the law, where they join hand with the Constitutional Review Committee for bringing the program to you. Now we'll come back to you, Mr. Frank Williams. Is there anything like Julian Cole don't say from the legal side? The brief introduction we give. Now, when they deal with then people in up country. And also they come in contact with some of them big businesses, them big people the way they go do business concerning land agriculture upline. Now there is this aspect of lease. Now give them the land, and take out for themselves, or they can lease them, or then way for me na lend, lease na lend they lend you. Like I long time they lend you something, tell for you for return them. So but now we they interact, how they go upline.
Mr. Cole just don't clearly state upcountry land transactions na lease. That very correct. We don't really one day see any document when I sell and sell land. All of the documents that we see, these are public documents. We go to the Office of Registrar Generals with the see them document and a lease agreement them. But one thing we don't succeed for push, taking into consideration the draft national land policy we dey on, we don't push up to the 5th level.
Okay.
We don't succeed for really make sure say before that they go to cabinet and finally lay before parliament. We don't have to push for let them try for reduce the period. We really see say 99 years very long, very long. So we dey really push say law we get 50 years. I mean then they kind of free.
So the period of lease.
The period of lease for be reduced from 99 to 50 years.
Okay.
50 years we look at and say it's a bit reasonable.
But again, the big company then go say, okay, yeah, 50 years, you look to think say reasonable somehow, but they're not go pump big money inside for just 50 years.
It is open to you can review the deal.
Okay.
You know, it open to another renewal period.
Okay.
Provided you're still interested in the business. But for let you start off say 99 years for one transaction, it really too big. I believe say all those who are going to be involved in the initial transaction, they're not going to leave for see the end.
Okay.
And you never know, you can't tell. The elements of that particular side also Mr. Cole mentioned, because of the weak system, we all accept say weak system there at the provinces in terms of legal representation of the from the people inside in all of them transaction and they very low. You get certain transactions where they take place, all documentations don't take place in Freetown. They only go down na the provinces, the area where they're interested in, then get meetings with traditional
I
authorities.
forgot inform them no more.
Yeah, traditional authorities. Then they try for they come with surveyors, try for make the land size where they want and every other thing. The element of strong consultation is really lacking. We really push and see say some aspect of legal representation for the Indian transaction and we don't really push for say una try for this make sure say you get 3 surveyors in this transaction, because getting the accurate size of the land is another problem for the people. Yes, and me believe in with people in measurement. They may not be scientific in the measurements, but then get that in traditional ways of measuring. The village man go tell you say 60 palm trees they give me 1 acre, right? And when the surveyor go, they tell you say this 60 palm trees, so if you say they give you 1 acre, it's less than 1 acre. So like all of that, they count issues between the investors, the surveyor, and the community people. So like we really say, let us get 3 surveyors, 1 on the side of the community people, 1 on the side of the investor or the company. Then not get 1 independent somebody. Putting those 3 information together, we go must get something concrete. But like adequate representation on the side of the community people, now very lacking. Okay. So like we all work, honestly, we stand by the community people because we see them for be voiceless, we see them for be highly marginalized.
Okay. So because the community people are voiceless, they're highly marginalized, and they own the TINAP. Now, how una think to say una go help them for if it's possible, make this land business or security per land, it should be mentioned in the revised constitution.
We can't stand in the middle of everything at all times.
Okay.
We involve in some level of capacity building with the people then. There are times we even call them to stakeholders them, say when I get meeting with them people are. I mean we go down do all the facilitations and make sure see where them people are come. If not Creole, we all talk the Creole so that the way we pass the message well. We don't come, we do the call them to stakeholders, they get stakeholders engagement, even when they do that submission at the CRC secretariat. We not go there, we only prepare and facilitate everything. Now they self go to the secretariat, then do the submission, and the document was received by the CRC executive secretary. We really give them full assurance and promise say the document will be looked into. You know, really tell them say it go be part of the 1991 constitution review.
But they go look at.
But he said they go look into it because they get for do consultations.
Okay.
So on them consultations, then they waiting the inside the document, then they when they go to the various communities. If those are the voices of the people, then you might see them in the reviewed constitution.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Frank Williams. Family and listener face to face with the law, where they join in with the Constitutional Review Committee for being the program to you. And today your topic now, how we go use the Constitutional Review process for address land wahala in this country. How we go use the Constitutional Review process where they gone to for address land wahala in this country. We'll get to big alleged Mr. Frank Williams and lawyer Julian Cole. Then they try for Rob Mott for we small. If I remember, say you can join me, you can send me text at 076 387711. 076 387711. We try as a content as a people for say okay. Handle this land business, make first stop, make no island no kind of this country we concern land. Because land, you look at all other thing now, it ain't not this country. Remember say you picking and day, you can pick in and get for car, great can pick in and get for car. We no want one wahala in this country. So for address that land issue. So I mean this constitutional review process where they go on, we say how we go address land issue inside it. Now I come over to you, lawyer Julian Cole. Now no deal with Western area or Freetown. What do you think say now some of the issues that way being palaver per land Western area way, if it's possible we'll find a way for address inside the 1991 constitution.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Moderator. I think say we need to understand this that land now a very important resource na motorman in life, not to just na salon. In fact, when we be do business study with the NGS, they tell you say by all the factors of production, capital, labor, they say the one way they before na land. As a matter of fact, if land get one quality, it's not easy make land depreciate. Always it appreciate in price it go up, in price it go up. So any
depreciate you mean for make land loss in value?
Land loss in value.
Okay.
It's not easy.
Okay.
Always in value they add. You buy 1 town lot,
Pass his sleep.
10 million
They
today. By the time it take 2-3 months, you go say, hey, there's a 12 million now, 15 million now. So what in this mean? It means say now a natural resource we get potential for make a country. It also get potential for poor country, because a resource where they appreciate in value, where they increase in value, that kind quick one day. It means say boku and the citizens them so go ready para. Some people for correct reasons, some people for wrong reasons. So that kind issue there, now a very serious issue now every country. Now it make I think say it necessary for make we find some kind way for make sure say this land issue come inside this new constitution where we dey talk about. So because when the land issue come inside this constitution where they talk about, so it means say we don't give the greatest importance where it's supposed to get, because this now the ground norm, now the biggest law. So anything when they inside this law, it
joke
means say joke not dey. So when you put them inside this law, play don't.
Yes.
And I think so we get lessons for land. When Kenya then gets the war, after the war we then sit down for look inside the thing that will cause the war. Land disputes are one part. The main reasons then people that will get grievance say person can't take me land where now me papa be don't left and give me, just come off that stranger because he get power, because he get money, he can't pull land, he can go. So some people, because they not get power, they wait where opportunity come for go take gun, for go take cutlass, then say go revenge. So because of that kind of possibility there, then we get reason for land and lesson day and tackle a one time and a good opportunity to get inside the constitutional review. If we look at good one and put where to suppose for put the for help we, I think it go better. If you look free term, I think say there is still this issue of people who believe say they get power, who believe say they get money, for go and go capture property just like that. You don't get situations where even government land where a government get them. People where either because they get power or because they get money, then they go and go interfere there, they go take up, and some man go tell you.
But some man connected to people that will get power.
Exactly. Some man connected to people who get power.
Yes.
And outside the thinking bad off. Now where some of them places then you get people that will not settle there. Then self no say not to then get there. But then they assume now say well who they are they are for almost years. Now they don't there for 30-40 years now. Somebody will get power just grab or we connected or we get connection to power, just grab and go take this land here. Cause cast down for them. Because then people then say they don't live here for almost years now. Then believe say they get right for daily. Or they don't get right but they get right past you at least with just cap. So these are issues that are very serious issues then where we need for tackle. Another issue where I think say perhaps we need for see how best. Like I can say, me not can tell people that waiting me believe say for go inside the constitution. I can draw their attention to issues because me believe say you need for educate the person on the issues, then in get a free mind for make an informed decision based on the education you don't get. Now there is this issue of the people then where belong to the colony, where now na free tongue basically, not get rights for go buy land now the provinces upline. Some people know they say, well, the people that
upline people then they can buy
they get right, then they can buy na So why this for be? I think say in those days the reason are because people that are colony now they get money. So if you allow them to go buy land there, they can go buy all the land, and then people and them they live by subsistence farming. Now plant they plant, forget their living. So if the chief, for example, go do any kind of thing, go sell land, give the people all the free tongue because they get money, then the people they go suffer because they don't get land for plants. But now it look like say we all now one now. Money man they free tongue, money man they upline. Poor man they free tongue, poor man they upline. So but people they ask now say we still need for retain that law there.
But that the question I want for
that law there still
whether these two systems
is still in need for continue or we for bring out one now say once you not follow man you can buy land free tongue, you can buy land upline. So that question there people then they ask them and we need for think about them. In fact, not all inside the constitution than they actually now a different law, a separate law now having that provision there. But something a good opportunity now for make we put them inside the constitution because mind you again, one of the major things that we do inside this constitution are that we not for discriminate
Not for pick and
not
choose.
for pick and choose. All man for be one.
Yes.
So if you not for pick and choose, how now they say, okay, you because I are you been born, or now because I are you
for
tap day, you
No,
know,
the
you buy
business
land
center.
up yonder.
Yes.
But you really up yonder, you can buy land here. So I think say
No, no,
in
advantage.
line with the policies whether are the constitution, not for discriminate and for now get equality irrespective of origin na the country, irrespective of your race, irrespective of your tribe, then I think say we need for look into that day. Like I say, me they tell people whether for change them or not for change them, but a serious issue we need for look and see how best we can do something to the constitution.
Thank you very much, family. And I the first Julian Cole, and this is face to face with the law. We're joining with the Constitutional Review Committee for bringing the program to you. And today your topic now how we go use the Constitutional Review process for address the land business in this country or the land wahala in this country. How we go use the Constitutional Review process where they go on presently for address or for answer question them. We need for answer we concern land in this country. And we get two people, we get Mr. Frank Williams and lawyer Julian Cole, where they rub much better for go inside this topic here. Now, I forgot to you, Mr. Frank Williams. Now, Julian Cole make a very important point. Now that two systems don't they operate in this country with regards land, right? Western again you they protected then, right? Getting you. But now people come out upland and they can't buy land na Tom because we get them Sicilian and we get them country them. And get people go stay na yeah. But then Johnson they not get land upline. Then Williams they not get land upline, but all na saloon. You say feature no to saloon, upline all na part of saloon. Now you they interact through your network on a NGO, right? Or on a NGO them, on a interact with them, people meet with them, people upline talk with them, right? You think to say they're glad for this kind of system, or they want for the changes take place?
Touching on that particular aspect, Mr. Moderator, the people them upline, now they look at the highest individual evidence of land ownership where Mr. Cole they really try for say. Of course, we obtainable now Freetown. Waiting with the push at it will interest you for no say the highest users of the land when a woman them they're not the own land in the provinces. The voice is so low, they not they participate in decision taking for any land deal in the provinces. So like some aspects of we they see, let them come to the table. They self go get something for say in this particular transaction, weighing out for their own interest. But trust me, my brother, the women them, they're not they part of this particular discussion, they're not they consult them. So like what Mr. Cole they say, Mr. Cole they try for really look at them holistically. Why should they look at and say women for the part of this particular transaction? And it will interest you for no say with the do thing and we get cases that all the meets at the province is wearing. We don't come on at this particular Camara family. Then we sister, he married a go. We daddy left Gui property. For the fact that he don't married and go. She's no longer part of that property. So one question we frequently don't ask we like a challenge if I get correct answer to. What if that your sister you don't married and go? That married they go well, he come back. So you know the rights to them property then they will tell you say no, they don't get that experience, so they don't get an explanation for that. I mean, it go with the intention say I go settle for life, but if they go bad, there is provision for divorce. The law self make provision for that. What if the married go back, it come back? Then people then they mostly the suffer and them brother and sisters in hand. We get certain places, of course, like the whole of the north. Some aspect of the south. The south gets some level of encouragement for women. Then some part of the east, some part of the east, some part of the east, like the Kono district and the entire north. One speck, do not allow women them for come do anything. But I talk to everybody. I talk to all our Sierra Leoneans. This is an opportunity. I go to a particular program in Makeni. I was shocked. I see Praman Chief send in West for go represent them. And the woman they allow for sit down at the high table. I say maybe we don't begin slowly get a ton of events in the north. As my brother rightly say, it is more of education. Get the people enlightened, then they will know waiting for do.
Okay. Thank you very much, family. This is face to face with the law. With the journal with the Constitutional Review Committee. Remember, say you can send a text now 076387711. 076387711. We don't get the first set of questions. I will just read them through, and the panelists then go up more day. One Sia combo with the Calbaton say the Constitutional Review Committee and a CIC for look inside this land business and this country serious one. See, because the Ministry of Lands waiting for land business and salon, they don't help the situation at all. They say the Director of Surveys and Lands, they take Boku year them or Boku months them before he sign one great survey plan. So that they bring Kuskas come. The second one, this Mohammed Toure, he say it really nice. He say it good for know how they deal with land business and salon. He say imagine where one green person go get over 40-acre land in one, and inside they get poor people then we go there and not get one town lot safe. He say CIC, he say now for make sure say this new constitution will try for make we talk about land inside it and we put control on some of them things there. Because some people that we see them in Ghana, then the family member they enjoy all the rest they suffer. Salon and all you. Another person say, Mr. Man, he say, me question on this land issue, they go to them people that we say they get land. He say, what you do now at Talo, people in case you don't so tell other person come off far. He can't begin bill na particular land them. When you don't begin bill, now they tell you see the owner come out. Oh, now we not so family. Oh, now we get this land, if we stop the building. Why you know me non talk for the tell the person they clean the place? You see that they all they being confusion can and they being fed. You see that they get for seize. Law for day for that. And I think say law day. Other person say, he said, do you have me paddy? He said, also this man mean the way Papa government give African minerals we land past 99 years. He said, what you wanna do to that? He said, una pull the dirty na una hide yeah before una pull other man in own dirty na in yai. That na crowboy wait up na regent na inside this. Una can rub my name point here.
Yeah, somebody say I think we need for look inside the land business serious why I talk about the Director of Surveys and Land.
When they sign survey plan, quick almost month.
Survey plan and all of that. Well, I think say these are very good areas then. You know, I think some of their issues then they really not to like say na inside this constitution we go put them. Because I don't say if all the small thing the way people can talk about where we all can alla about if we say one put inside the constitution we're not going to even able to hold the constitution.
It will be yes, it will be now.
Big pass back one. You know, but I think that a valid concern. The only thing is when we can say with government institutions, ministries and MDs them, we forget a way for make people reach because some of them things they are sometimes some problems self make they're not sign this thing. But why we not be able to tell the person make he know that so you gonna know in next step. So I think say it's more about openness, it's more about feedback, people free information flow so that you're able to know the position, you're able to know what are the issues them. So I think say that we need really. But if we get all the small things inside the constitution, I think the constitution will not go rule ourselves.
Okay. Well, what about the other one where they say now Talo people in the don't see or somebody says somebody don't see other person go be line and then I tell the cap say oh na me get her, oh na me this na me that.
Well you see
Mr. Kudia now legal. Yes, small legal.
Well yes, because again we law even recognize and call limitation period.
Yes.
So if you allow somebody for occupy property for some long years,
12 years,
then it is very difficult for pull that person there because the person will tell you say, oh you mean 12 years don't pass me then I don't put development and all, so even in law they can advise say person for be vigilant. Equity aids the vigilant. That means say the law go help person with vigilant. So if I wake up they go wrong, not for sleep able to wake up. It don't mean say for go fetch the person, but if you able point them out, you know, for able to pursue legal action. If at all na criminal action, you can make report na police and all of that. Because some of the issues they are, we need to be very careful with them. We need to be very, very careful. At the end of the day, that then small issues they are, now they combine for big grievance that boku people they have, we can cause problem. So I think say the responsibility they on both sides. You when they look for land for go settle, make sure say you get them the right way. And you will get you land, make sure say you able to protect her. Protect her, the person you know say now me get this property. Not open fet, not open kuskas, but the person for able know say now you get this property. So at the end of the day, we don't get that kind of following.
Thank you, Mr. Kola. Now, Mr. Franklin, I'm sure the upline and just say you be sit down. We government go give Africa minerals there, and people land upline for. Remember, see, you don't talk about mining. So for over 99 years, you see, there I say. You network now pull dotting on the for phone and they go talk about other money.
I share the matter pursuing text in concern. We take the review process as an opportunity. Whatever things we don't go wrong in the past, there's a golden opportunity. We make sure so we come out very strong, and government know we position hard on whatever we want to see in the reviewed constitution going forward. If things like that don't happen in the past, okay, we ignore the ugly parts, and me strongly believe say most of them bad things and they don't happen because we get weak systems. Yeah. We don't put some documents in place. We get one where we just done with the popularize them. Of course, the validations that don't take place. What we call community entry protocols, which very good for communities as well as investors. Certain principles where you need for observe as an investor before you enter community. So where you're in the middle of your transaction, you know where challenges with community people. Okay. And where you come for can do business with the community people, if they're not interested in you, they get several questions, so they will do. You get enough time because not to and they cannot today say I want to invest. You get space for invest. No, you get for allow them for do several consultations amongst themselves because
some people they wouldn't show them money, they send skin loss.
Yeah, you're very correct because poverty able destroy integrity.
So people will not post self as you see money, so you're stupid.
When you're very correct, but wait to me they really try for.
Because on the people they know more some man. The one they can put before now they cannot go sell game.
Well, yeah, well, in all of that 12 steps, the community entry protocols, we get all of the evidences and because when you look at it and say even the messenger can destroy the message. Yes. We call on the point person. If you're not credible, Mr. Fonasi say, if you're not credible, trust me, you can go whosoever you can go in your community, they know they accept that person. So if you credible, I don't believe say you know okay go bad investment at your community. Instead you okay go investment at your community where all man go benefit out of that. Okay. So whatever if you don't go wrong in the past, my brother will send that message. We all can team up and push very hard. The review process now an opportunity, learn allow for go by. The last review, and I will participate in the last review. Like how they participate now, so long make use of this.
Mr. Cole, somebody they ask he said, "Do I say landing upline? You see now fuel landing."
Well, like we just
robots.
Yes.
In say for ask you.
Like we just don't explain. Land them upline mainly communal. Now the community now gets the land mainly. Small lacks they actually, you know. But even the lacks then they with regards to freehold. It can only reside with the indigenous and the one the way them bonded the native.
Well, listen to this, Mrs. Say, inside Robmont. He say impossible for the land the upline make them sell them because now family then get the land in day. Not to say that one person gets on. Now family then they come together. Various family. He say now family landing. He say they not go sell them without all man the last man now that family they not agree.
We're basically in the position that day because not to individual ownership. You know, then even this cell self is not too rampant so, and the few occasions the way it can happen, it must be to people the way na natives. because I don't tell you say we get laws the way they say if you not a native then you not supposed for old land yanda for freehold. They can listen to you, but you don't get them on freehold.
Okay, thank
so
you
that
very
are the position.
Mr. Frank Williams, Bokari S. Koromasi, he said he really appreciate the important point the way you don't raise concerning this land issue. He said this issue for when they list land na salon, he say he good. He say but government for look inside the better this constitutional give you also. He say therefore reduce that lease period from 99 years to 50 years. Say 99 years, how much generation go don't die go? Say in Kolipa, you say you do very well. Yes. Well, for family, one for round up. One no go will not talk about Ebola small. You know, Mr. Cole and Mr. Frank Williams, we don't defect this Ebola effect for months. And small, we still defect more, but it better small. But we get things that we need for control. We attitude and way of doing things. We strong belief in traditional practices. Them. Which is the last word we could tell people them how within one or two things we them for do follow continue for fight for pull Ebola come on this country.
Yeah, me one for start for tell we all thank you for the fetal unfetty disease reach this point here so now. I tell you say I believe Tranga wants to win this war, and I win with the win and so. But believe me, you, pan war, the term where you for all Tranga one, now the term where it look like you the win. Because at that time the enemy, the tower for pull in last strength now.
No, like a minutes per match.
In last strength now, he ready for puller now. Say this it look like you want more me so that pull me last strength. So now that 10 day you for all Tranga. And that's you for fair to good one. And the president self don't talk him. Say complacency not get a place by this fete at all. We for put all we effort, all we resources, then bad practices them. Well, I know some not of bad practices, but all of them practices them where they help this disease for spread. Let we left them first. I told don't try. Let we continue the try. Let we improve on them so that we go done with this disease. Good one, just now.
And tell family goodbye.
Well, family will take next week. Me, na Julian Cole. Bye bye.
Mr. Frank Williams.
Me
last Ebola talk.
Me people out there say a very big thank you to the frontliners in this particular Ebola fight. One thing I go assure everybody about is the fight's not still on it, and one thing one no see we still get as a challenge that now for the burial rights where we still feel we forgive the fullest honor to the dead. I mean, this is a crisis period, law just ignore them particular practices and no see if normal situation they we burial people them, the dead the fullest honor with the need and the last respect. But for now, law still report sick people, law not touch dead body because as the results that they come in will look a little bit pleasant and encouraging. Law make sure say we go down and accept the zero campaign where people they preach. Not until we reach a point the Ebola day of Sierra Leone, a day of Guinea, a day of Liberia, then we go be settled. I'll stop here so far. Then just tell everybody say the 1991 Constitution will the review. It's a golden opportunity. You don't know when this opportunity will come again, where you go actively participate in this process. Waiting you no one see. Push for make another day. The law, whether good or bad, remain for be law for as long as then they are the law books. Okay. So me people them on a good night.
Well, family on behalf of me producer Mr. Michael Kagbo and the studio crew, even the one already behind the machine. One for say, thank you to you for your patience. You listen to me and you watch me. You know, James Momodu Fona. Say they talk to you and they say goodbye to you. But before that, I want for talk to you. Say Ebola. They remember saying 1 gram person. 1 gram person na in come out na Guinea, whether na Pambein or Paweti come up, it can over salon. We bring Ebola can at this entire country. So even though the numbers they don't they go down as we see the confirmed case them yesterday na 5, today sometimes it could be then 7 or so. Small we don't defeat them, but we still get for them. And one for tell Boku thank you to the frontliners them as Mr. Frank Williams say, but the one day way the grave diggers them and the burial teams them. You know, then they try, we see on WhatsApp, we see a picture, the grave them. But we want for big normal times when somebody die ordinary death, Now 6 feet then they dig. How much more will you die from bad sick? The grave will go past 6 feet. But if now wait till they see that picture no more, I think say they are put small effort more. We no want tomorrow say Ebola done. Then all of a sudden they wake back per way. Until we meet again, we tell them about the doctor them, the nurse them, burial team, the grave digger there, all the one they ready about the Ebola fate. If we where they comply and change our attitude for make things work fine, make Ebola done. Bolo country sweet back. One go school, one work, one let things begin roll. One enjoy Christmas, you know that Christmas will pass, you not be sweet. But until then, we need for change your attitude. Thank you very much and bye bye.